The vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
And they're going to ship people. They're going to put it into your bodies.
Right, and not only in our bodies, in our wallets. You walk but you walk through a turnstile and you have a barcode on something. The transaction's done.
Of course, but I'm saying to you that it goes in stages first. So you can have it on your driver's license, you can have it on your card, but eventually it's going to end up in your hand.
Yes.
Right, it's going to end up in your hand. So you can have a homing device built into you. Right. They can track you wherever they want to track you, wherever you want.
If you have a cell phone or if you have a GPS system in your car, they can do that anyway. It's just making it a lot easier.
Well, I mean, you chip now, you're going to be chipped like a dog.
Right.
If I don't want to be smashed, I'm not going to be smashed. But the fact is that you're not going to be able to start your computer, or you're not going to be able to have a bank account. And if you're smashed, and all money now becomes digitized, they can take the chips out of you whenever they want to. I mean, they can take your money from you whenever they want to. You have no say.
And
you owe us this much money. You owe us this much money, and they just take it out of your digits.
Right.
So you have no privacy left. I mean, if I don't want to have a cell phone, I can throw it away. If I don't want GPS in my car, I can get rid of it.
Right.
Once they want to implant you in it, and there's no more money, there's no more cash, and you're in a cashless society, you have to have that chip. And if you want to buy food, right? So, and if you protest like I do, if you fight what they're doing, they can just turn off my chip. I can't even buy food. I can't pay my bills. Right? It's total control. It's slavery. It's slavery.
I'm talking about a cartel that wants to put a chip in our hands that will give them complete central control.
This is the mark of the beast.
Okay, now this next one, I don't know how I feel about this, Judy. We swipe our phones, our credit cards to pay for things, but what about swiping our hands? How do you feel about getting a microchip implanted into your hand? It's about the size of a piece of rice or a grain of rice. They cost about $300 a piece. The technology is actually in Europe right now.
So I think that it's okay to microchip your dog, if you lose your dog or something, even maybe your kid. You don't want to lose your kid. But I would be afraid I'd wave like this and buy everything. Oh, look at that $500 dress.
See, I can't even get past the whole microchip thing. You want to put something in my body that doesn't belong there? It's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I'd be two big brothers watching or something.
Oh, someone's always watching. And then on top of the watching, I'd always, that dress is cute. Swipe.
It's mine.
Swipe.
I'd be in debt.
And then you get home and you look at your bank account and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have been doing that.
Right, I didn't swipe that. No,
I didn't mean to buy that.
I wonder how popular it'll get. I'm saying no.
I'm going to say no, too. It's a big fat no for me. Yeah.
The BBC lauds implantable microchip wallet. The microchip implants that let you pay with your hand. Let me go ahead and put this up on the screen here and let you see what's going on here, okay? So this is a little bit of the article here. It said, of course, this is totally normal. The BBC reporting people getting implanted with microchips in their arms in order to buy things. The article reads like an advert for the company Wallet More, which is offering to put the chip literally in people's hands for just $300. And it just goes on to say, here's a video about it as well. The implant can be used to pay for drinks on the beach in Rio, coffee in New York, haircuts in Paris, or at your local grocery store, says founder and chief executive of the company. It can be used wherever contactless payments are accepted. And it goes on to say, isn't that a bit weird, invasive, and a massive step toward the road to a dystopian hellscape? No, not at all. And he says he doesn't have any of these worries. Okay. Chip implants contain the same kind of technology that people use on a daily basis, he says, from key fobs to unlock doors, public transit cards like the London Oyster card, or bank cards with contactless payment functions. RFID chips are already used in pets to identify them when they're lost. So now don't worry about it. And of course, within just a few years, the media will call anyone who opposes such a move as dangerous anti-conspiracy theorist. The Great Reset pioneer himself, Klaus Schwab, acknowledges in his own book that an implantable chip is the ultimate aim.
The ultimate goal, and that is an RFID, a radio frequency identification, or similar to be placed subcutaneously.
The whole agenda is to create a one world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them.
A new world economic order in which a computer chip will be injected into our hands or foreheads as a means to track, control, and identify us, and will also be used to make our purchases.